Hey everybody, it's Bobby Flay. You want some delicious burgers at home? The secret is a great cast iron pan, like the ones from my new collection with green pan. I mean, look how good that looks. All right, we're gonna make a Brasserie burger is what I'm calling it. It has Gruyere cheese, some mushrooms, some caramelized onions. All right, let's get into it. We're gonna start with a little bit of olive oil and some butter. These pans are pre-seasoned, so you can start cooking as soon as you get it home. And I have some onions that I've sliced very thinly. I'm gonna put those right into the pan. To me, the thing I love about cast iron, a good cast iron pan, is that it really holds its heat incredibly well. When you're caramelizing something like onions, that's really, really key, because otherwise they start to steam. This pan has a lot of surface area and some very, very deep sides. We can cook a lot of onions all at the same time. While the onions are cooking, I'm gonna start cooking my mushrooms as well. A little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, and these are oyster mushrooms. You need a lot of mushrooms to get a little mushroom. It's the way it works. The nice wide handle on these cast iron pans make it really easy to control. And the other thing I like about this is that it has a handle on both sides. So, you know, if it gets a little heavy for you, you can pick it up really easily. I'm gonna season the mushrooms with a little salt and pepper. Now we can get to the burgers. What I do is I kind of just push it down with the palm of my hand, and then in the middle of the burger itself, I take my thumb and I make a well so that the burger, when it's cooking, comes back to the same shape. Because if you just put the burger on without doing this, it plumps up like a football almost, you know? We don't want that. We're gonna season the burgers with some salt and pepper, and we're gonna brush them with a little bit of some light oil, like a canola oil. We have this beautiful cast iron grill. It's really gonna hold the heat. We're gonna get some nice grill marks, and that's what you wanna hear, that nice sear. If you've noticed, I put the burgers on the grill and I've left it alone. You wanna let the griddle or the grill do its job. I'm letting the crust form on the outside of the burger. That's what we want, that great contrast of texture, so you get a really great crust on both sides of the burger, and it kind of locks in all those juices. For my buns, I'm gonna use some brioche rolls. I always like to toast my buns very, very quickly, and we can do it right on the grill. This you don't wanna walk away from, because it's gonna go very quickly. We can let our burgers continue to cook, and while they're cooking, we're gonna throw together our sauce. We have some mayonnaise, some ketchup, and two kinds of mustard. Some Dijon mustard, and some whole grain mustard. This just gives it a little bit of like pop. A little salt and pepper. This is my secret sauce, that's not your secret sauce. And what I like to do is take 2 pieces of cheese for each burger. And here's my melting trick. I have a couple of small mixing bowls and some water, and we're gonna steam the burger. Because you have to melt the cheese completely. That's really important. It just makes it taste that much better. I mean, look how good that looks. Okay, so now we can start building our burger. I like to put the sauce on both sides of the buns. Then we put our burger down. This looks so good. And then some of our caramelized onions and mushrooms. And what I like to do is just kind of like let the bun kind of float on top. It's a great way to present it, because then your guests can basically see what they're eating. They can see the beautiful burger, the melted cheese, the toasted bun, and there you go. The perfect brasserie burger right there. It smells great. To me, there's nothing more satisfying than a juicy, delicious burger. This burger has beautiful melted cheese. You have like that sort of nutty flavor from the Gruyere, the sweetness of the caramelized onions, the earthiness of the mushrooms, and the beef is like perfectly seasoned, and it has that great crust from the cast iron pan. So good.